So John, off the back of obviously a disappointing result last week, it's one you'll be looking to put right tomorrow against Queen's Park?
Yeah, obviously back at home this weekend, so looking forward to the game. Last weekend was disappointing, we said that at the time, going away from home and scoring 2 goals, but it was more so the manner we conceded those goals. But again, we've been at it this week in training. Obviously it's been slightly different with regards to the weather the early part of the week, so we managed to get ourselves indoor, so the players get a good sweat on, ready to go, and then we've had lots of information as well, so looking forward to the game, making sure that we're ready and that information is taken on board.
And something you touched on after the game last week was there are certain things you wanted to work on in training, certain things that you thought we needed to improve on. So how's training been this week? How were you able to implement those things?
Yeah, so as I said, obviously the early part of the week was frozen conditions, so you're going to a smaller area, so that became slightly more difficult than what we anticipated. Yesterday we managed to get back on the surface, which was great. So it's a wee bit different with regards to how the information was put across. Different video sessions, different analysis. Up the stairs we're fortunate enough to have the cinema room here, so sitting in front of that as we were this morning again, and just touching on different aspects that we thought we could put right, wee bits here and here, wee tweaks that we thought maybe could help us, but ultimately keeping possession of the football more frequently and dominating the ball more. I think we're in a rush sometimes to go forward with it too early, and it causes the game to be more transitional. So if we can take elements of control from that and implement that in the game, then it'll certainly stand us in a better comfortable position. And
we spoke to Barjo earlier on, and he was telling us about training this week and how high the intensity is and how high the energy is within the squad, desperate to get a win tomorrow. How important is it to keep that energy up during the week ahead of a big game at the weekend?
Aye, listen, you can say what we want about the performances on a Saturday and the players and the goals that we're conceding. The big part for us is the consistency through the week, and making sure those levels are there. We speak about the energy. There's certain players, it's infectious. The energy just comes straight off them, and it goes through on, and it reveals onto others. Basically, they go and respond to that. So that's been good. The energy and the enthusiasm has never wavered in any of the sessions. So they take that information on board, and again, looking to implement it on a Saturday. When we look at the training, it's what the players make of it. The information's there, and it's how they go and respond to it. And their attitude's great in training. They go and work ever so hard. They go and graft. They fight. It's been really competitive as well. But making sure that noise is vibrant and that confidence stays high. Obviously, we've come off the back of defeat last weekend at Dunfermline. It's easy for players to go in their shell. They've not done that. We've continued to work hard and graft and trying to put our ideas across. And obviously, we're judged on a Saturday at 3 o'clock. And hopefully, tomorrow you can see those ideas and what we've been trying to do. Again, there's no too much different from what we have been doing. It's just making sure that we do it slightly better than what we have been.
In the first game against Queen's Park at Hampden this season, it was a tight affair, a 1-0 defeat. Are you expecting the same sort of game tomorrow, another tight affair?
I think every game in this league is a tight affair. When I look at how the game was the early part of the season, there wasn't a lot between both teams. I think both teams tried to play football in a decent manner. We obviously never took our chances that day, and I think we had some really good chances. Queen's Park took theirs, and it was disappointing to come away from Hampden with a 1-0 defeat. They're on the back of a good run just now. They've got a good cup run going in both competitions. They're also very consistent in the league, and that's what we're wanting to strive to get to, and we have to continue to work towards that. So I'm expecting a tough game. I'm expecting them to come here full of confidence off the back of the run that they're on, and it's one that we need to be at the full tilt tomorrow to go and get anything from the game. We need to make sure that our levels are good right from the word go, and defend better than what we have been.
And we ask this every week. We speak to you every week about the fans, and especially at home. We spoke to Barjo about it earlier on, and he was saying from a player's perspective just how important they are, especially at home, when they can bring that noise and bring that support. It makes a big difference to the players on the pitch.
It's huge. We speak about it every week. When we come here, the supporters, the noise that they bring, especially for the first whistle, and it makes a big difference. That encouragement that the players get from it, that noise. And it leads to more of the players wanting to take the ball, and more of the players want to go and do their own thing now. In stadiums like this, when there's not a lot of people and it's not full, it becomes a wee bit harder because you can hear every voice. I strive to to say to the supporters, be encouraging, make sure that the players can hear your encouragement, and they'll respond to that. And when they do respond to that, we get a completely different Hamilton side. I look at the games that the supporters have played a huge part this season, and we've been together, players and supporters. We need that again tomorrow, and hopefully we can get something from the game. But ultimately, that encouragement brings our energy, it brings our enthusiasm, and it brings that determination with it. And if we can feel that energy from the stand, it'll stand us in good stead.
Brilliant. Cheers, John.
Cheers,
Thank
thank
you.
you.